All right, good afternoon, everybody. We got the short intro today because we are going to be broadcasting this after the match is finished. So this is a recording you're watching. If you're here in Twitch stream and you happen to know the ending of this, please, please, please don't share it. We have a great one today. Greyhounds versus Refuze. As you can see on your screen there, we're looking at match 24. This is a mid-bracket game. The winner is going to continue in the mid-bracket with the chance to get into the top four. The loser is going to drop to the lower bracket, where the furthest they can make it is to 5th place. So kind of a lot on the line here. Winner of this match will play either XD or the loser of ESPTWTH. So that's where we're at. I got a couple people with me today, both from XD who played earlier today. Guerrilla Tactics, how you doing?
Well, how are you?
I'm good. I'm excited for this match. I think it's going to be a good one. We have a third person with us, also from XD, and continuing with the theme of the All Tanker Cast, Mr. Do. What's up?
Hey, how's it going?
So, just kind of looking at the bracket, you know, I don't want to hurt your guys' feelings, but XD did lose this morning, so you guys are going to potentially play the winner of this match. ESPTWTH playing right now as we're recording this. Who you guys got in that match? I think that's going to be an interesting one to watch.
I think Eastbright Sports pulls that one off, but I don't know.
I agree. I think ESPT is going to win over WTH.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a close one. Man, I don't know. I think WTH wins. I'm going to pick the other side. But yeah, really could go any way. They're playing on SMDM, I believe, right now. And then other matches this weekend, GBI and my team Helios played last night with Helios winning. So, you know, we're both going to be in that week 11 match 27 or 28 playing either each other or the other teams that make it out of here. So, really no easy matches left these days, I think. A lot of good teams still remaining. This match is going to get started soon. I'm going to bring it over to the HLL view. And I am streaming to you guys, right? You can see me here?
Yep.
I can.
So we're in the pre-match waiting for the flip here on Hurtgen Forest. I want to talk a little bit about the map while we're waiting for the flip, because I think it's an interesting map. I'm excited to stream it. I think this is the first time I've done a Hurtgen Forest match, at least in a long time. What do you guys think about Hurtgen, just in general? Do go first.
I think infantry hate it. Tankers are okay with it. I don't like that North Pass is really Axis side. It's like not a very balanced map. There's like 2 allied sides for Scar and Siegfried, and North Pass is super Axis sided.
Grill, what do you think?
I mean, exactly the same with North Pass having the hill right behind it. I mean, Axis could just sit back there and shoot down.
Yeah, it becomes a map that's really like heavily weighted or favored for like MG play and tanks in a lot of ways.
The Axis machine gun is just so powerful on this map.
Yeah, so like you said, let's go through the midpoints actually. So we're looking at North Pass right now. North Pass is, if you are looking at the camera right here, we're looking north. The Axis side is to the right. If you look at where the actual circle is, it's squarely in the F3, so it's on the Axis side of the map. Although a lot of it tends to be on the Allies side of the river. But to me, kind of the defining feature, or the defining features for this point, are kind of the 2 hills that you have on the Axis side. Well, there's more than 2, but the 2 I want to talk about are the Radar Dish Hill, which is really the highest point on the map, I think. It gives you a lot of good oversight angles. And then this kind of Lumber Mill Hill, at least is what we call it. And those are kind of really important features to control in order to control North Pass. I think those both are kind of Axis favored. And then to say too that probably the Axis should snipe all the Allied trucks on the way into North Pass too if they're doing their homework right.
I mean, it's always been known that whoever controls lumber wins North Pass. So,
yeah.
Really.
Either side.
Yeah. I mean, there's just...
You can snipe from Axis spawn in a Luke's all the way, get the truck. You can just sit in the spawn, so...
Yeah, I mean, like,
really...
getting some tanks on here, like, this is just outside, really, the Axis HQ, so the wall comes down, they get here really quickly, whatever you want, an AT gun, a Puma, a Luke's, the Panzer IV, whatever, park up here, and really, there's just nowhere, really, the Allied trucks can go without being seen, and then it's just like, are they hitting their shots, are you getting lucky, or whatever.
It's just like, really, it's
to come down through the town.
With mediocre tanks on Axis side, just can control North Pass. You don't even have to be very good at tanking to, as long as you're in the right spots. It's like impossible for Allies to get in.
So I will say 116th played Allied really well against DC once. I think it was the HCA final, I want to say. But they have some pretty good spots for the Allied side of North Pass. It could be interesting.
I don't know, Allied side is just such a pain.
Yeah, it is, but
it definitely like there's some okay spots. It's not as many and not as good as Axis. I mean, there's a spot, I don't know where the fuck I am right now, but yeah, up here, kind of by the hay bales, kind of the Overwatch spot, right? Like this is where you can kind of fight the tanks on if they're on lumber or if they're on radar. But the thing for me, and it's really the opposite on the other points. The Axis have the better tank positions for like actually shooting infantry and kind of supporting infantry. And I think when we go look at Scar and Siegfried, it kind of like flips the other way, and the Allies have the better ones.
Definitely. The same goes for like even mediocre tankers, as long as they're in the right spots as Allies for the other 2 points. They should never lose the point.
Just lock it down, yeah.
So let's.
It really comes down to like who's on the hill coming down the slope more, because Allies on this side, they have to come down that slope, and the splashes are just so easy. Whereas it's flatter on the other side, they're already down the hill, so they can dodge a little bit around without getting splashed.
They don't have infantry doesn't have anywhere to really hide.
Yeah.
And the opposite, Axis don't have anywhere to hide coming down the hills from. For Scar and Siegfried.
Yeah, so let's actually move on from North Pass and look at Scar. I'll go the other way, so we're kind of looking at a view looking north here. So Scar, the circle's kind of around this bunker right here. It's on the Axis side of the river, but it's actually on the Allies side of the map. And really, it's kind of like is in a lot of ways the opposite, because on this one, the Axis trucks are the ones that are extremely likely to get sniped. The Allies ones can too as well, but I think it's a little bit maybe more favored, or maybe the Axis trucks are a little more vulnerable. And with the Allies being a little closer to the hard point, this tends to be an Allied-sided first cap. You guys agree with that, or?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's a slog either way, though. I think this one is the biggest slog out of all of them.
I feel like the Allies, if they make it down the hill, they have way more cover than if the Axis just don't have any cover almost the whole entire way down. It's all like they
just
can have
that one
a couple
house.
Buildings and the blown up bunker, and that's it.
Yeah, and even like being the Allies having to cross the river like almost is in a way an advantage, because it gives them this low ground where they kind of have some cover from like the far hill, whereas the Axis when approaching the point like don't have anything because they're coming down.
Yeah.
You think like having the high ground is good, but obviously running downhill into like high ground on the other side is just MG fodder basically.
Yep, gotta cap the points, as it turns out.
I think the other thing, and like the big thing for me on this point, that makes it Allied favorite, not even just in the opener in the beginning, is that like the Allied tanks have a lot more places they can play that they can shoot infantry. I think like that's a big thing on this map is like, okay, you can have your long range tank battles like going across the valley and everything, but like, can you support your infantry with your tanks? And to me, the Allies on Scar have much better places to play where they can shoot the infantry approaching. The Axis, I just feel like their tanks are going to be so far back that they can't really see down very well into the valley to be able to, support the infantry that much. I don't know if that's kind of your guys'
100%,
experience on it too.
Yeah,
See over
it's
the
just
hill.
it's if allies if the ally tankers don't mess up, Axis should never be able to take Scar.
Yeah. I mean, like, you can play back on Jacob's Barn. Like, this is a spot where you can see a lot. You have, like, good cover and everything. But, like, what are you going to do here except, like, fight tanks that are on radar bunker? You can't shoot infantry from here. And if you basically go any further up than this, you're going to be exposed. So unless you've cleared the other hill of tanks, like, it's even hard to get down this road because tanks, AT guns, like, whatever is going to be shooting at you.
I mean, yeah, that spot isn't even that good. Like, you can't even kite there. You're just gonna die immediately. I think we've killed
Go to
many tanks
lumber
there.
or the little dip.
There's like
down
3
there.
spots for
Yeah.
Axis to like that are okay. They're not even great.
Yeah.
Where you can stay alive, basically.
And then for, just to, I don't want to stay like too tank focused, but obviously like that's a big part of this map. But too, I mean, you just look at crossing this. There's not even like trees and stuff. The Allies, don't have as good of a machine gun for sure, but it's still a fucking machine gun. Like, it's still good
It'll
enough.
work.
Also, the thing is, like, once allies take Scar, it's real hard to push from Scar to anywhere else.
Oh,
so
flipping?
like, it's probably gonna be a 3-2 situation if it's Scar.
Is it live after this?
Yeah, this should be live. Yeah, we're at 100 people. So we didn't really talk about Siegfried, which means either it's not going to matter because it won't be Siegfried, or it's going to flip.
will.
It'll be Siegfried, and we'll have 90 minutes to talk about it.
Yeah,
So,
but I mean, it's also pretty much exactly the same
Yeah, truly.
yeah,
as Siegfried or as Scar, but only better. So
Just sit at factory, or sit at the house by factory and shoot until you run out of ammo or get P-striked.
yeah.
there's just like even less cover for Axis infantry to hide behind.
You have the south house, and that's honestly about it.
So we'll see. I mean, let's go real quick before we see the point. Predictions. What do you guys think takes this one?
RF, I'm gonna say my boy Quick Nick's pulling this one out.
I think it's gonna be close. I don't know.
So I don't want to join a squad. I forgot to ask him in advance who.
North Pass.
But we got North Pass. So Florian. Okay, that's what I figured, but I didn't want to assume. Fuck is he? Queen.
Ah, yes, mucking the solo recon, as is tradition.
I think Refuze has better tanks. 116 has better infantry. That's what I think.
Yeah, so we got North Pass here.
It'll come to I think Axis are gonna win.
Yeah, so yeah,
Okay.
point layout kind of decides it a lot. Greyhounds on the Axis side got to be happy with the map flip. They got North Pass. They got the GBI Juju going to get their point here. But let's look at the other points too, because we got kind of a funky layout. Hurtgen to Jacobs to North Pass on the Axis side, and then North Pass to Caltrail to Lumber on the Allies side. So really offset point, which especially on this point and especially on this map, makes kind of that 4th point cap defense very difficult.
I also think it definitely makes Lumber even more important right now.
Yeah. Tons of fighting over lumber is going to happen. Lots of flanking. From the front, basically, of your 4th point.
It's like made Lumber even more important than it already was.
This should be an interesting match. The lineup is kind of crazy.
Just give me a second here, guys. I gotta fix something on my map screen. So we're looking at this. I'm gonna bring back so we can watch the snipes and everything. But I gotta fix something real fast.
God, Caster's always having problems.
I'm going to grab a drink before we start.
There. So everything should be good now. I just wanted to make sure I brought the scoreboard up right. When we go to map, you'll be able to see top kills and top deaths. So yeah, so North Pass here with the offset points, kind of interesting. I think what we're going to expect here is a lot of Allied trucks to go down on our left side here. I think we'll take a look at that. Too low. Okay, there we go. Bring the sensitivity down. Keep it a little smoother for the folks watching at home. So we're gonna watch this kind of from a distance a little bit and just see, but we should be able to see.
Should try to keep that radar in view on the right. See what, because their tanks are coming up on.
That's coming out.
Yeah, there's some shots we can see them hitting over here.
They're hitting the road. That like log pile over there.
Yeah. I see. You can already see a few green vehicles up on the radar. No explosions quite yet.
You don't have combat.
The trucks are just coming into view now, though, I think. Yep. So they're shooting at the way back. I don't know why. They should be able to see this truck by where Quick Nick's just got out. And they're just shooting at some random tree.
Oh,
God, that driver. It's a brave soul.
Dropping those machine gunners early.
Yeah, there's a truck here too. I like these should be in view from the There's one goes down finally, but SL did get out, so that's good.
So they sent their recon over on the left below Allies radar.
Is that a tank coming down the hill? Oh, it's a truck.
Truck right there.
He's gonna cross the river. Yeah.
See how deep they're going in lumber?
Oh, he's getting hit though. He just got fucked by a shit. Yeah.
Yeah, they get killed. Looking at as far out as we can, you can see there's a big emphasis here on lumber mill, as you'd expect. Not really that many people on hard cap. I'm kind of moving so they come into range here. Okay, there is a few people there. I was just too far away.
They're spreading quick inside it.
Yeah, if they start pushing south and get control of this side of the bank, I think it's gonna be tough.
Oh, why is there no allies over here on the west side?
Yeah, what? I don't know.
They're way behind.
The truck went down that we didn't quite see here because we didn't expect Greyhounds to be making it this far. So we're 80% cap for, as we expected.
You want me to hit the soundboard whenever they cap?
They've got complete control over lumber, it looks like, and they've got this west side.
Yeah, that squad pushing up to lumber, if they get wiped, it's going to be a lot worse, though. It's like 2 squads up here. Okay, 3, 4, 5 squads. See 5 SLs.
Yeah, I mean,
so they understand.
Yeah, I think Refuze, like, you want to try to get into and get a foothold in that town on the west side of the river, and then you just kind of gotta wait for them to take lumber, because you're not really going to get very much further than that without lumber control. Let's take a look at the map post-cap here, too. Garrison network going up. We see the Panzer IVs on radar. We'll go back.
Someone's sneaking down in the south there, just past that garrison.
Yeah, Mach. All the way down
on
there.
The other side, Allies got
GA.
something coming, yeah. Someone else is sneaking around back there.
Let's go. It got shot, yeah, because it wasn't red, it just got deleted.
Must have been an AT, must be AT or something down there. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I'm just gonna fly over here. I'm not gonna be that guy, I promise. We're not gonna watch tanks the whole game. But I kind of like to see how different teams play the bunker here, because there's a few different ways, I mean, to kind of position your tank, depending on what you're trying to do. I mean, Panzer IV looks like he's content to just kind of watch the far hill. He's not really looking too deep into the valley with that kind of peak. Not sure if we've seen any real tank engagement. I don't hear the
Did he have a
Refuze
simp?
going
That's
off anymore.
crazy. The medium had a simp with him.
Yeah.
All the way back there, you think he'd be okay, but
Especially they can't even see him on the allies from the ally side. It's just an invisible. There's no can't see the tanks over there at all because barbed wire turns into a wall.
seems like Stewie's still alive here. I'm behind the wood
Brave one.
pile trying to help push into the town. I mean, it's God, this is just a brutal point. The pains are fresh.
He's gonna get swallowed. There's one. Oh,
Swing and a miss. Shifty's got another one. Put him into the traps. Now
That's
they're
The
turret.
right.
invincible.
alright.
Stewie.
Yeah, he's gonna put this
Oh,
game
go.
on his back.
Here's
Oh,
the
no.
Stewie sim.
Shot back.
Stewie's making shots everywhere, but where it's gonna kill him at this point. So they're kind of actually making some. Oh, this is their side. That's right.
Yeah, they're taking back what should have been theirs.
Yeah, because Grant's made it way up this hill. Here's the where you'd expect, I think. So,
Oh.
just spanked it.
That's-
Or was that the
C4 was that first tiger.
think
but
that
then-
was
Yeah,
the tiger.
it was a one shot. Yep, there it is. Doctor! He's playing that really annoying spot. 'Cause the
Oh, it's
depression
bad.
on that's so bad.
built a Belgian gate there once, so you can drive out flat. It's like angle.
Yeah,
Nice.
that was
Looked
my that was
awesome,
my
yeah.
that was my
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah, it was awesome.
That's
Allegedly.
yeah, that's why I
Before
look
fucking
because like, I mean, just to talk about it for a little bit, like, you can sit on areas here and it's like hard to get everything that you want, like to be able to see the far, to be able to kite to cover, to be able to shoot low enough to get infantry. It's like you gotta really usually pick like 2 of the 3.
Yeah, but I mean, pick your poison. You also have a garrison and a guy getting all of his build points for the rest of his life.
Check Scar. See how they're doing over here.
And
Yeah.
you can build a rep station.
You can hold North
quicker,
Pass.
too.
That's all you need to do, really. You know,
Yeah.
you can't push from there, but you can hold it. I like playing up by lumber.
Hurtgen's not that great about pushing with tanks.
Yeah, I think there's like it's a bit of a misconception. Like, is Hurtgen a tank map? Like, in a way, yes, it is. Like, tanks can have a huge impact on Hurtgen, but they're not gonna like drive into points and cap them for you most of the time. Like, that's the thing they can't usually do.
Well, is our brave Stewie still alive?
God, I hope
not.
not.
No, he's dead.
He died. He made it pretty far back.
No.
I mean, early on, this just doesn't look great for Refuze. I mean, it's still early, right? Hour 19, but they got a long way to go to really be capturing North Pass. I think the opening went very well for Greyhounds. I should expect it North Pass.
They've got that up. They've got the high ground.
Yeah.
Struggle.
Yeah, I mean, you can see
It's
this. This
Especially if they're controlling the west side, so they can just shoot across everything coming out of lumber.
Here's Ditzel lying down. There's an MG.
Yeah, he's got a little cove right here for himself.
It's a cozy spot to lie down.
No shade,
You don't need
but
to run too much.
interesting barrel position there.
Very head glitchy, but
Is this? I want to see if he is shooting through that.
Yeah.
That's-
he can see through it.
That's interesting. Yeah, I mean, if you were ever wondering why we talk about the importance of this hill, I mean, that's a big reason why. Is like just the energy potential from this hill to everything on the other side. That's kind of a big part of it. Of
So yeah,
course,
you're going to see an MG in every squad, basically.
Yeah. Especially big Greyhounds, like, you know what they're doing with MGs and MG positioning, and they're gonna have them everywhere they need to have them to make your life a lot more when you're trying to push.
Can you pull up the map for a sec? want to take a look. Wow. Okay, so 2 Logi trucks running back and forth, just supply training. G5's on. They don't even have a Gary down here in the south either, which is kind of concerning. And Wix is alt tabbing.
Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to get that page to be right still. It's fine now.
No worries.
Um,
No lumber Gary for 16th here.
yeah, sorry, let me pull the map back up here. We have the garrison at the top, north of North Pass. It looks like there's probably supposed to be a garrison down in the center of F4 here that maybe went down to a tank or something.
I think the rocket guy just killed it.
Okay. And then we see, wow, they got some like way south here too, trying to maybe trickle in some offense on the Cal Trail. I mean, this is not really a setup where you're gonna like frontline cap Cal Trail. I mean, you think like it's gonna have to be probably some backside pressure, or maybe just like straight down here. But it's not like this line is gonna like push necessarily straight across and cap Cal Trail front door, especially not teams that are this good.
That C8 Gary, there's a lot of discipline that nobody's spawning on it. Okay, as soon as I say that, but you don't want anyone to know about that.
Yeah.
So you just leave it there and wait.
The difference between kind of organized play and disorganized play is
The closest to the point I'm going.
Disorganized play, there'd be like random riflemen just drop it in there for no particular reason.
MG setting up next to it.
So now
They really did lose this west side.
yeah, I mean, and that's like even kind of shitty, especially for their tanks, because it like eliminates one of the only good tank spots. They can't go there now. So Greyhounds are doing a good job, just slowly pushing them back.
Fighting down from radar here really sucks. Yeah, they're getting choked in.
So we got a Luke's that made it across the river here. Peasy and Menthuri on loan from Hated.
Cool.
I haven't seen a 76 yet. Oh,
I haven't either.
It's probably up on radar up
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
or they're in.
We haven't really looked too much up here. It doesn't appear to be
Oh,
here.
radar.
Something
Sounds like he's in the he's
way back, maybe. Not crucial, but hey, it's
radar got way up in there.
what is this? A T-gun? Oh, it's 76.
Oh,
What is this?
oh. Your angles are just as bad here.
This is terrible.
Yeah. It's just terrible to shoot from because you never know when they can see you. And
You're also
yeah,
on the side.
Yeah. And maximum inclination with the gun.
Unless you did some like pseudo prep and you'd know
No
this
hard
spot.
cover here at
But
all.
like, yeah, you're just relying on the right combination of trees being there to stop you from getting shot from long range.
And they're one shot. I don't understand why they're just sitting there shooting.
They're down one way, it looks like, and this isn't to be
Yeah. I mean, move or, rep, but don't
Yeah.
shoot and sit.
Oh, here's Quentin.
Oh,
Trying
Sniper,
to get
sniper,
back.
just sniper of that
Yeah.
that pillbox just wrecking him. Just gets that field day up here, so no one's coming to kill him.
this is about to get a lot worse if they get wrapped behind radar.
I mean,
Check the
this
map.
is-
See if there's somebody coming up from that south side. Yeah. Well, they're pretty disciplined. Not spawning a ton of people down there.
Yeah.
I'd be
I mean,
putting
once
down
these-
some lines.
Once these OPs get closer, I'm sure that's when you're going to start to see them start getting filled and start to see some pressure here, unless they got probes that intercept them.
And 116 definitely loves their really far away backline garrisons.
I think it's. I mean, like I said earlier, again, that's the way you got to cap it on this. Like you're not really going to be able to push
Yeah, you
all the way
don't.
there. It just doesn't. It's not going to happen.
Yeah. It's kind of like a Remigan situation.
farther and farther away from cap.
They've still managed to hold on to this south side though. That's nice. Keeping them honest.
I mean, this is kind of the one place they've been somewhat successful in that they haven't gotten like boxed out of Scar and the east side of the river, but like they haven't gotten anywhere towards lumber.
I mean, I'd give up Waybach for lumber. You have to take Scar to get the lumber.
That tank goes down. But if they get pushed to the west side of the river, it's really tough to get back.
Yeah.
If you lose those spawns.
I've seen a ton of. There's some. Okay, so underneath this here. So these.
You're shooting at either P4 or the light tank that was over here.
Yeah, there was a P4. Not sure I see it. Could just be
Shoot
picking-
the tree and kill yourself. That always, I hate it so much. Hit the fence, hit the tree right ahead of you.
that P4 go.
Died.
Yeah, the one that pulled up died behind the
Okay.
house on the hill here. No, a little bit further to the northwest. Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, the second and third heavies should be... Second definitely up, but the third should be coming. I don't know what's going on with that, but it's pretty stagnant. It's just going to be MG and people pushing for every inch.
Wow,
Oh, there's a half track.
20-minute half track coming in.
Right.
I mean, you kind of only need 2 Tigers to cover North Pass. You don't really need any more than that.
I see a couple
Could
rep
spin the fuel.
stations that are built here. Yeah. They're kind of sitting in that same spot. Just you can't even really see infantry from this far away. So I wonder if they're just kind of shooting
Trees.
based on
They might have maybe they have
flares
marks.
or recon or just common spots.
Yeah.
I mean, you could even get the tank commander out and like go onto this hill and start pinging shit for him, maybe. But even if you're running an HE, just shooting at spots you think, you're not very far to get ammo and come back.
I think I'd be just like flanking the flank.
Surprised we don't see any tanks up here yet. It looks like maybe this is another 76 coming back up. Oh, that's just Quentin's. Unless they died and they're bringing them in. And then they got one on this road. Which is damaged. It has a tank shooting over the top of it. They took a turret shot. I told you they probably peeked up this hill.
I mean, it's that
Yeah.
Tiger. The Tiger.
You might just be splashing to try to kill it as they were there.
The Tiger can shoot from there up to that wood pile right there.
Are they turning for Ev? Like, do they have Ev near them?
I think they're turning to not get shot
Oh, they got a.
What's-
Yeah.
at.
Oh yeah, there's AT back there. That's not ideal.
Oh yeah, we got some north. We got the north side. The south side got wiped. Holy shit, they got completely cleared out. But Greyhounds already have one up north.
I'm glad RF tanks are getting ratted on. Those
I'm not.
bastards rat on us all the time. Been killed so many times by RF AT guys in the back.
Yeah. Their satchel and rocket game is pretty good. If they get some more big spawns off this, They're gonna get radar. They'll push up that hill.
76 just took a rocket, and then the tank just... Yeah. That's what's left of him.
Is he okay?
I don't have a doctor.
Gave him side.
His shovel's fine. Oh, he's gone.
No, don't give him side.
So that's a 76 down. Probably not very happy. I mean, this is
I hear
like,
another.
This is like worst case for Refuze tanks. They just don't have any place good to go.
Like, North Pass is already a pain.
Yeah,
Yeah,
back to the
North
end.
is already
Back-
bad.
They've actually retaken this hill, though. At least mostly.
Yeah. Well, did they retake it, or did Greyhounds give it to them and just decide to go behind them? Because this is probably the guys that were playing. Well, I know I saw Mitsukaze over here previously, so it looks like they just kind of like went behind him now. I wonder how long before.
Who's solo on the bridge? Oh, yeah, that's.
I was going to say, I wonder how long before we see Tigers start trying to cross the bridge. And it looks like old George is going to be the first one.
It's crap across the bridge. You're better off just playing lumber.
Or if the next point's Call Trail, you're better off like playing over by Scar. Hurtgen, I mean, we've said it before. Like, it's just like, your tanks don't need to be on point to be they're on point because of the long angles you can get. Into the valley, fly through here and see what's going on.
Nick's still in the same spot he was.
Quick Nix has his assignment. He has his MG. He's half covered in dirt. He's watching the MG. This is his hill. There are many like it, but this one is his. He's gonna bury his bottom half into the ground and flick at every tiny little movement. Tiger has crossed. Greyhounds have now completely cleared this hill. Probably with the help
The
of
north-
the
Yeah, it's on the
backside,
north.
just
It's
kinda
gone.
squeezed
Full
in.
north.
Yeah, north is gone. Now they're just gonna push south.
Yeah, there's this little valley right here with the road. That's kind of like where you can draw a line down and say Greyhounds have everything north of that.
It's also that none of their tanks can come down that road anymore.
Yeah, that's Nightmare's End.
Yeah.
There's blinds all over that. But they're just gonna push straight south up that hill. It's not a hard push. And they'll be right on top of Scar or whatever it's called.
They're doing their best to kind of prove me wrong here. I kind of said it wasn't going to be kind of a frontline push, but that's kind of how it's been a little bit so far. Not exactly how I think I said it, but if they capture, the radar dish hill here, I mean, effect that's going to have on Cal Trail if you have this high ground right here.
It's terrible.
You can basically shoot anything that's south of you there. So
Are they still on the east side of the river here? Oh, that's not looking good either.
yeah, got a bit of a mix mash around the Greyhound south, and Refuze a little bit north, not quite towards Lumber, but they're across the river still.
If you can find that lumber, Gary, I mean that's huge. But I don't think they're gonna let it happen. They're spawning heat waves. Keep that safe.
Yeah. Just see MGs all over the place. Still a Tiger up on that radar hill. What is this, just a track? Oh, that's a half track. The old half track play going on here.
It's very evolved.
Extra spawn. I try to stay around here because this seems to be where I guess a lot of the action or a lot of the movement is happening, because now before, last time we were here, we kind of said that road cut the line in two, but got Greyhounds infiltrating onto the back area here.
What about down in the south? They had
Yeah.
garrison down the south.
I was just about to ask that.
Nope,
Oh,
that's gone.
still not up. Okay, so the supplies are gone too, so they definitely are down there, patrolling.
Yeah, we can actually fly around because we don't get to see Refuze on the map, obviously. And if you're interested in the other stream, the other side, Lapinow, is streaming. So we can look around here and we see Q. I don't know if it's French. I'm lost. A couple tanks here.
Recon tank trying to at least support a little bit over there for lumber.
3-man, wow.
Three-man Greyhound and
Recon.
76 here.
It's kind of a risky spot.
It's literally kind of the only thing that 76 is going to do. The tanks can only like help Scar take lumber. That's what they have to do.
Yeah.
You can play from factory too to get lumber.
I just don't know why they don't have anybody up on radar dish right there.
Yeah.
The higher, better ground.
Not even infantry here, which is kind of
There should be a machine gunner there and tank.
should be
Maybe
7 or 8
more
AT
AT guns.
Yeah.
Yeah, just in a line. Just be bombarding lumber from here.
You can also sit by the house on Call Trail, and that's a pretty good spot. There's like a bunker that you can kite really easily.
You just sit there and just dump all of your HE into lumber, just
Yeah.
finding OPs and
Yeah.
garrisons back there in the woods.
I've seen people use this a lot, and it's a nice spot.
I mean, this is good versus stuff on Scar over here.
Yeah.
They're wasting a little some manpower on that recon. Probably just solo that. Maybe they don't have any units. The tankers don't want to go infantry.
yeah, usually not.
So reloading the spotter shot. Alright guys, it's back up. It's only been 5 minutes.
Medium up here.
I mean, they're doing a job of holding the way back.
Not sure about that spot. Seems like very shootable.
Again, you're relying on a combination of trees.
Yeah.
I mean, you just sit on burnt out forest and kill things up on Wayback, and they don't have anyone over there, so that guy's kind of free to do whatever he wants.
I just don't like looking down the hill in for tanks.
Refuse. Now we're seeing a mix. As I say, Refuze looks like they kind of took some ground back, but they really didn't take it completely back because there's still a squad behind them now, in way back.
Yeah, they didn't really clear it, they just kind of pushed forward.
Just try to execute that. Newbie's gonna walk up on Grim.
You would hear that too. I'd wait a little bit longer probably. But whatever.
You mean you're hearing the OP go up?
Yeah. And you assume that he probably is going to, but now he knows that your OP's there.
Yeah,
You can call it to his squad.
just kind of surrounded a little bit here.
Yeah.
Gotta get some spawns on there, even if a cast and couch situation.
I don't think that OP is long for this world, but they might. Okay. One in the medium.
Ooh, we got hit from our way out there.
The OP's still up though.
Is that an AT gun? That's hitting him, hit him? Or is that the tiger in town that somehow hit him?
I don't know, I see 3 tigers look in that direction.
Yeah.
There's one here.
No, it's some way farther
one
back shooting at him.
Okay.
Still one back there, maybe?
Is it this AT gun?
I think it might. I think
Yeah.
it might be. Yeah, it totally is.
Yep.
He's probably just shooting on a mark. You can't even see. Oh,
Those
he might
long-range
actually
shots
be
are
able to
nothing.
see it though. That's actually, within 1,000. And the wad gets rid of all those trees.
Yeah, it's way out there. And then we got
Nice.
tiger on radar. We got a half track, another tiger making its way across.
They're just rotating them as they come up, I assume, before they cross, because, you know, they probably are out of ammo, pretty much.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen a tiger die yet. Checking out the map real quick. South, not a whole lot going on. The Gary North got cleared. Look at all these fucking fires.
Yeah, it looks like it all got cleaned out. They cleared out the whole entire
Really
CD line. So
no Greyhounds in red territory
Yeah.
right now. Actually, that's pretty clean. Except
I'm telling you, it's real hard to take
Zero.
call from North Pass.
yeah. Well, good response.
Look at all those mines.
Yeah, I know. Look, even back here too, they got them all in their shit here too.
Terrible.
If only.
We played Greyhounds on this map. So we got a couple other tanks driving up. Just real clean, 2 mines buried right next to each other. Tank drives on an insta black screen.
Yeah, they're so flat.
Such a shitty feeling as a tanker to just. Yep, that brand new tank is just gone.
We got in the back lines today and put down mines. Braz and I, we were the only ones. Somehow they ignored all of our mines though.
It can be such a powerful thing because it's like not common enough that you ever really think to look. And then especially if they're axis mines, like they can be really hard or impossible to find, honestly. If you place them right, they can be impossible to find.
Yeah, I've been preaching mines for the new meta for a long time, but no one's caught up yet.
This Greyhound is abandoned now. It's a scarecrow, basically. Brady's got an AT gun. I don't know if the Greyhounds have any tanks over at the Scar. No, they don't. Look at this field. Tanks. It's going to be a bit of a illusion, though, because one of those tanks on call is an empty Greyhound.
Really, 116 should have a tank up on lumber just shooting over here. They've got to have so much fuel.
Yeah.
Oh, something blew up in town. Did they kill that tiger in town? On the bridge, or was that the light tank that was on the bridge?
Luke's.
Yeah.
Oh, it might have just blown up from
Might have been
the
AMG.
timer.
Just left it
Yeah.
there. What is this spot?
All last down.
Yeah.
I mean, you can see some of that burned out forest there. I think there's a ton
It's
of
like, why
infantry
would-
there. I feel like this area we're going over right now has been like, actually, now that I say that, it looks like Refuze has been
Yeah, they
really
made it
pushed
across,
back across
yeah.
the river. So we got Greyhounds kind of pressuring front door here right up the hill.
If Seth turns around, he could be shooting all those people on that hill from their side. Doesn't get spotted.
I think they're about to start flashing the cap. They pushed him out of the red zone completely, but then they gave up the east side of that river, and yeah, it's going to be pretty rough.
Well, it's almost like what we saw was instead of like this kind of like L shape right here, yeah, they got pushed out of the red, but they got a lot more people down south now. So now
They
it's
just like gave up on the north and just pushed everyone south.
yeah, you now have this like 1,000 kilometer kind of front line here that's right on the border. So they got out of the red zone, but they're not very far from the point still. And you kind of see the reaction here. Now we just saw kind of a big spawn on the Gary here as they're bringing people back. Probably a flare or a recon plane kind of let them know, like, hey, there's some, you know.
Oh, they're getting circled down here.
We got these tanks. I mean, you probably Greyhounds need to shift and maybe get a tank up. Oh, something's shooting at it. Say, because this guy's, you know,
I think that was
vulnerable out here.
maybe it was Mucksnapper making a AT gun over there near the commander.
Oh. He was flying so far up.
I think I saw him out here.
I'm not even sure what just killed that thing.
He was further towards lumber.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm not
Let me
sure
look at the
exactly
map,
where.
should we have the map for that side?
No, it wasn't an AT gun.
It wasn't an AT gun, yeah. I don't know what the hell
Could
hit
it be
that.
him? That was in a weird spot. Sliver it.
God,
That
maybe.
would be.
I don't know.
He's moving now, like he knows, or they told him, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, lots of pressure though.
Yeah.
On the call trail. I think they're
It's
about to start capping.
It just flashed a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, they're getting
The
close to
garrison
that
is.
Gary. If the garrison goes down, it's going to be... It's right next to the Greyhound here. It was. Yeah, it's still there.
I know it's there.
Yeah, they're close with the mark. And there we go. We see some cap progress starting.
What's their 5th point setup look like right now? I guess you can't see that. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know their spawns or anything. They got maybe some people coming back here to build a garrison they can fall back to. I'm assuming there's something somewhere here, but don't want to spend too much time on that because
It's tough to cap that though. So you can rat around that forest and those hills.
yeah. So we said earlier, this is Greyhounds kind of have the radar dish, but way back still in Refuze's control. So we have some kind of overlapping lines a little bit.
It's just constantly they take a spot, but then like things get in behind them.
That's the forest.
This is crunched in. They're gonna lose this point. They're getting too wrapped.
Yeah, we'll look at the map again real quick, and I mean, look how
And
it's
their whole
moved up.
front line just completely moved up a whole sector.
When we looked a few minutes
Yeah.
ago, it was like straight across this line, and now it's like in some places 200 meters forward. Here it's
Like they went the
100
full
meters.
map line.
Here comes the bomber run. See if they get the Gary.
He had the mark on it.
Oh yeah.
Gary.
100%. And now things get real rough.
Oh, and there's no squad. Oh, the only squad leader in the area now is Ice. There was one right in the center, but he died.
Ice?
C-Staz. Did I read that
Yeah.
wrong?
I mean, it's got a question. Ice?
Ice. Oh, okay. I thought I read it wrong.
That's what he's going down. Yeah.
I mean, so we got a support, and we got a squad leader. We got the right combination here.
This
Okay,
is looking like a
Pratty's still up.
116.
He's got
Yeah.
Artie smoke landing on him.
What? Why is there already smoke?
The question is, who is that?
Yeah, that's if it's
Like, it's-
RFs, damn, you're throwing to the already player, but I can understand it if it's 116.
Maybe
Or is it a medium? Is it a medium shooting it? No, we'd see the medium shooting it.
They would never hear the end of it.
Oh, they're shooting.
Yeah.
They got
Like,
enough
why are you
problems.
not exactly? Why are you not
Syrians
dealing with
fucking censored.
everyone? No.
Oh, was it the medium shooting that over
No,
there?
no, it
Yeah.
wasn't.
Oh, no.
I mean, the medium probably should have like been diving point or something. I don't know.
Could just be
This guy's
fat-fingered
natural.
Artie.
Yeah, that's already smoke.
It actually happened to me in a match. I was shooting Artie for like 10 minutes, and this like newer player that I was playing with, I was like telling him about Artie and stuff for like 10 minutes. Hadn't got a single kill. He's like, maybe you suck at Artie. And I looked at him like, are we like?
Damn.
Are you sure we're shooting HE? He's like, no, it says we're shooting smoke. And I had just spent 10 minutes in a pub match shooting smoke rounds thinking it was HE.
You can kill people with smoke.
All these clusters of infantry are like, why is there smoke landing on me from... Yeah, I don't think this is recoverable here. I just don't... You don't see a ton of Greyhounds on point, but it's just like the control all around it.
I think it's just they have. It's because where the soft cap starts. I think Refuze still has a bunch of people in the soft cap. Where 116, if you open the map, you can see like
Yeah,
their
so
outside
it's
is hard
like-
cap. They
yeah.
got to be like you got to get deep in there to get in the.
Yeah, so I wonder if some spawns down here got wiped or something or pushed back.
Yeah, their line does not look nearly as clean as it was a minute ago.
Yeah, it does. I mean, like, the OPs are still there, but it's almost like there's just not as many people. I'm not sure why.
It's the 1000 IQ fucking smoke from Artie.
Hurtgen song.
Whatever it was, it works.
In the chat, I see this word. I don't know what it means. Something. Hurtgen song.
I don't speak German.
I've heard the Germans say it a couple of times.
So right as I said, it was didn't look like it was recoverable. They just pulled it all the way back, and essentially it's pretty good for it now. To hold it in the short term, at least, but obviously long term, you'd rather be closer to capping North Pass than you would be to just barely holding on to Call Trail. But still, 45 minutes left, 46 minutes left.
Actually, not even that high of a kill game right now. Top kill is 37. They're all pretty close. It is almost all 116 though. The top 10.
Let me go right back and confirm who's on Artie here. Grimmaldon. Okay, that's
Yeah, he's the only RF in the top 10 right now.
Alki.
yeah. I mean, that's
Oh yeah, as far as killers.
when you're attacking constantly, or when you're down. That's kind of, especially in a map like Hurtgen, that's gonna kind of be expected to a certain extent. Maybe not to that extent, but you expect a team that has to push more to be the one that's dying more.
Ditzel lying on top here, the killers. With 39, MG42.
Yeah, I'll pull it up. We can on the screen for the viewers too. I know I sent you guys the link, so yeah, Florian and Grimmaldum are the Artie players. Everybody else, infantry or potentially some tanks up there. Although I'd be surprised if there were tanks that were real high in kills. It just doesn't seem like infantry's been concentrated enough for tanks to be really, really high in kills.
I mean, it just doesn't look like 116's shelling that much. Like, I feel like they could be doing a lot more shelling of like radar up there, or even call trail, and just be getting way more kills. They're just sitting back there. But I mean, that's kind of how 116 plays back there. They're kind of passive.
Yeah, bringing up a medium here, and then there's two tigers here. Like that's, they got maybe one was going back for ammo, or they're just starting this one. But they obviously lost a tiger somewhere in this area when they were here.
You don't really need they shouldn't even be going across the river. They should just be go up the lumber, go up the scar, and just shell.
They're out of ammo.
I mean, yeah,
might as well.
If all you care about is like the 3-2, then fine. Like you can.
Well, they're not. They can't. He's hitting a sliver of the right side of the radar all the way over there, but that's like all you're going to be hitting. For two tigers just sitting here, I don't know if one of them's empty or not.
One on the lumber
Waste of
hill.
manpower. Yeah, put one on the lumber, then you can see way more. You have cover on lumber too, so.
It's crazy that at this point right now there's just one MG here, person at all, on lumber mill. As important as that is for North Pass, it just tells you how pushed back Refuze is right now.
It's really tough to get airheads in against good teams, but here's one now. And I was gonna say, if they can get an airhead up, then that's the 116th airhead.
Way south.
They're trying to rebuild that south Gary again. Yeah. They want the squeeze.
Refuze down here.
Yeah, surprising amount of.
They got outflanked. They got to flank even deeper to try and get back to
Flank
Star.
of the flank of the flank.
I mean, 116 probably doing the right thing, just holding a couple people down there just to stop.
I mean, there's a lot more red down here than there is blue, so if you're trying to get people out of sector and out of your way, then Greyhounds got it good, and Refuze is maybe.
I mean, they just get a couple people on the Axis side and just shoot everybody in the back. Clear out areas pretty quick.
The airheads made it down. It's clear there's nobody near him.
Squirrel's going for it. So. Cito looks like he's going to.
It's down. I mean, it should get at least a spawn. Yeah, they got. Oh yeah, there's commander.
2 ATs, the commander, and a squad lead.
That's perfect.
Where are the ATs from? There's some tanks down here.
I'm trying to find the garrison that might be down here.
Oh, two
Got
cars.
Shit on by the car.
By my carbine. Both of them, although they both probably had
Yeah, cars.
98s, yeah.
That was close enough carbines and kills. Still the carbine. I think shoots ping pong balls.
Still one SL up here. The airhead's up still, and it's not hot yet. Okay, now it is.
Starting to
Just
take more
right
to
as
the
I
north again,
close,
too.
Yeah. We might get one more spawn. If that guy dies with the carbine, we could get boned here still. No, not enough spawns if Benji can't kill them.
116 only has to just delay. They have to, so like
Yeah.
it's on
Yeah,
RF to do something. And if 116 just keeps delaying them and delaying them, they can't do anything.
Yeah, this is not them capping.
Big cluster here at radar.
Something just got satcheled up there. Here, tank that's also damaged.
Oh, flamethrower.
Nice.
Get him! Yeah!
Ooh,
Wrecked.
looks like a boiled hot dog.
God, he's using every last bit of fuel.
I mean, what else is he going to be able to use it, you know, on a Hurtgen? Might as well.
Yeah, this is probably the friendliest map for flamethrowers.
Oh, he's died already.
Run, yeah, run to the Arty.
It's gotta get
One more
fuel
kill.
somewhere.
Get him again. Get him
One
again.
more. Oh, okay. Unnecessary. TK's with the Arty now.
If you're not TKing, you're not.
Yeah, either the
Did they die?
flamethrower got
Did they
TK'd
die?
or one of those guys did. Bombing run coming in. It's gonna be RF.
Defensive back. It's a couple of defensive balls. Postal.
Right. Oh,
But also not. Where's the OP? Tank shooting over here. Or is it an AT gun?
see, I thought there was an AT gun over here.
Luke
View it.
with the AT gun. And a Puma.
Muck up here just
Yeah,
sniping.
much.
At least he's sniping over there.
He's got the right idea.
Yeah. Solo recon, that's what you
This
gotta
is
do.
a life. I mean, just take the free tanks and shoot HE for a while.
You can't see any infantry, but he's probably killing a bunch up there.
Let's see. What's Muck at? He's at 23. He's got, yeah, he's basically 12 kills with the Puma, 11 kills with the G43. So
He had 9 kills right in the opener. I think he was the one that killed that truck.
yeah, that makes sense.
Classic. Kind of go north here. I don't think we've been really north side of way back. See what might be
Just-
here.
Trying to take back that. The houses over there.
I know since I'm streaming, the German team here continuously saying way back is probably giving them aneurysms, but Weibach. Should say probably. This is the English stream, so you guys have to live with it.
Just call him look, and he won't mess up.
Ooh, not getting aggressive, getting active.
He's probably tired of not being able to see the infantry. Yeah, get a little bit closer.
I
He's like,
don't
well,
think he's
well,
long for this
shit.
world.
Well, shit, if
Yeah,
nothing
something.
is shooting back, I mean... Where are the Refuze tanks?
Something's shooting at him. It was.
Here's something over here, I think. Shoot. South area looks like it's quieted down.
They're starting to take fourth.
Yeah.
They finally got enough people in that soft cap.
Where is, I don't know where the garrison is now on Caltrail. They moved it. The bombing run took it out a little while. There's some troops right here. It's a good spot. Safe. Yeah, I don't know that a little bit of cap pressure we saw was too serious. I mean, Refuze just has too many people in the area still. Actually, we're seeing cap on North Pass. What is going on
It's
over
just
here?
soft cap. It's
It's
soft cap.
soft. There's
Yep,
nobody,
right down the hill.
nobody from Greyhounds in the
Yeah,
cap
there's
sector.
two people.
There's literally two in soft cap. That's kind of funny.
It's
Empty
probably the
heavy.
tank. It's the tank that's probably in hard cap right there on the left. Yeah, that just got blown up. That was probably what was putting pressure.
What? Young man, what are you doing here?
Stewart, there's a truck
The
back.
brave Stuart.
He was making plays, Gorilla.
There's a brave
Making
Stuart.
plays.
He made it past all the mines.
Mines are gone, man.
Oh man, they are
Ah,
taking
they're gone to
it.
something.
Yeah, we got a tiger here too, pushing up the hill.
I hate driving up that part of the hill. You gotta go to the bottom. Driving
bet
up
I
that
can
part of the
figure
hill
out.
sucks.
So now, actually, I want to fly on this road real quick because I want to see if we see anything,
Dead bodies.
any dead vehicles on the road here, because this is where a lot of the mines.
Oh, there's one.
There's no like this has to be a mine, right? Like we saw them on this road as far back as this was.
So you're not seeing German mines anywhere over there.
Yeah, they were a
They're all
couple
gonna
on
be
this road
Covered.
too. This road just doesn't look like there's anything. One of the things I never see people doing, I try to do it a lot when I play infantry too, is if you see an AT mine, which infantry are like gonna see a lot easier than a tank, like just drop a grenade on it to detonate it.
Yeah.
Nobody does that.
Tankers do that. Because they know. Oh, snap. Muck's going right in.
Let's see. I got shit to do. We gotta fire up. Oh, bombing.
Get him.
I thought it was
Just
just
gonna
gonna just throw it at him.
Did it get to Gary in the
This is-
French?
Yeah,
I think it did, yeah.
Bomb dropped right on top of
That's
it.
Not looking good for RF.
Yeah, and
it's
they're
tough.
losing radar. And that went from they looked pretty good to this is terrible very fast.
Oh, well, maybe not.
Did that OP go down? That OP looked like he went down. Like, how are you just gonna let a Puma just go here?
Bull, bully
Here
the
he comes.
shit
Let's
out of
see.
you.
Lycus might get him.
Harriet's coming in.
Oh, there he comes. Oh, he missed.
Oh,
The other guy got him on the left.
Oh shit, okay. I was gonna put Ficus on blast and watch him crash it again.
is that defensive airhead or is that?
Valiant effort by Muck.
We got another airhead going south, maybe to
Oh
try
my
to
god.
get insta-fifth pressure, but Refuze has kind of
Okay.
responded now. I don't know, like, okay, it's just like the reflank is crazy because there was like 10 Greyhounds right here, like 30 seconds ago. I don't know where they go. Maybe they're just waiting for the spawn. I don't know. It looks so bad. And now it looks okay.
I think it's just soft cap. Soft cap on Caltrail is so weird. and like the sectors they're playing in like Scar, playing in soft caps, which isn't.
So even though the bombing ran got the garrison, we see the big response coming from
Is
the
that a
west.
medium on the left? Looks like the medium is just holding down.
There's a heavy here too. There's a couple of them. Another heavy on top behind the bunker. This tiger's creeped up now. Could see a tank battle. We haven't really caught
That's not going to be good if you have imp cover, but if you don't have imp cover, it's dangerous.
So here the tanks are responding. I mean, when we're just sitting on a point like that for that long, like sure you can say AT, but you know, this is your point. You gotta have at least like one tank, kind of like not letting recon tanks just drive up onto the hard cap.
We got to know that tiger's up there on the other side of the bunker. Yeah, they got to know.
Is that George Lee?
Yes.
Yeah. See part of Nero's tank around.
Seen a lot of kind of bending without breaking by Refuze. I mean, I think you gotta give them credit. They've been holding on to Call Trail against some good pushes. It's looked bad for them a couple times, but they've been able to respond successfully.
Peace chart.
Precision coming in. That's pretty close. You never know what you're gonna get.
He's hurt.
Probably tracks. Just Stuka ain't what it used to be.
How is this tiger not killing this 76? Or I guess there's a bunch of smoke. Walking this way.
When they released precision strikes, the Stuka was like early war German armaments quality, and now we got like April 1945 Stukas, where it's like a dud half the time because they didn't have enough iron ore or whatever to build the bomb right.
Your commander drops it on a dead tank.
Is there a story there?
It's a perfect
No.
mark. I gave him the perfect mark.
We love Haval.
Did they just kill that tiger up there?
Looks like it.
Something blew up in there.
Yeah, the tiger's
Yep.
dead. What the fuck? What killed him?
The 276s that are right there.
Can they see? I guess they can't see.
I mean, he had a clean shot on it, but all that smoke was in the way, so he couldn't see it.
Door looks like we'll swing by here. Front door, looks like it's clear. Refuse here.
Open up the map real quick. See how their line looks. Yeah, they're fucking everywhere. There's no
Scattered,
more.
yeah.
It's fucking everywhere.
It's pub mode now. I mean, I think they had people here in this area. They got cleared out, but it's just like North
It might not
Pass
actually
is-
matter. They've
North
got enough
Pass-
radar.
Yeah, North Pass is so secure here. Like two guys, well, a commander in hard cap, three guys in soft cap, and they're not even getting capped. So it's just like, do we need a front line right now? Probably not.
Oh, they're getting
because-
close to
So-
lumber though. Something's on lumber.
The G3 heavy was sitting there for so long, just waiting by a repair station for them to come pick it up.
See, this is how 116 throws right here.
Yeah.
If they don't, if they lose this, it could be bad news.
It's okay. There's still a full man tiger.
But luckily, there's still a full man tiger wasting his time back there that might save the day.
These guys are having the most exciting game. I don't know if they've been here the whole time. I don't think so. But that's got to be like the most boring place to have been in this match.
I hope they were there the whole time. The meme potential.
It's for this, you know?
Haven't even gone back for ammo. They're like, you guys need ammo? No, we still got 30 HE. Like, we haven't even seen anything.
What they're doing is important, though. I mean, if they get undercut from lumber, they're kind of fucked.
So they kind of, yeah, they cleared it out. Still a few guys around Scar. Not a lot. I mean, you see, this is, I was gonna say, this is the big cluster of infantry holding onto this hill, which is really critical to Caltrail, and might be one of the big reasons why we haven't seen Refuze lose it yet, is because I mean, it's been contested a lot, but they never really completely lost this high ground here. Which
once again,
important to call.
It's RFs. They have to do something where 116 just has to stall.
Yeah. No urgency from Greyhounds to do anything. They got their network since they got a half track. Probably could spawn another half track and park it somewhere and make it even more secure. Sorry.
No. Super frustrating.
They got it. They got the band. They rolled the dice for the 2 out of 3 good spots.
Yeah.
The best they can do.
Let me ask you guys a question.
It's always North Pass when you don't want it to be.
What do you guys think? What would you guys think? Like, how do you think comp should handle a situation where, for example, if they were ever to add the functionality that the server admin could choose the points? What do you think? Like, how do you think comp should work then?
You ban for all the points. You ban for all the mid points.
Yeah.
That would be the best way to do it. Yeah, it'll take longer, 3 times as long, but whatever.
So ban literally like every point.
Ban mid points, not maps.
Okay.
Yeah.
You ban mid points, not maps.
Because I was thinking a couple different. That's an obvious way, and I think that's a good way. Maybe the best way if you don't care about how long map bans take.
Yeah, it would just take 3 times as long.
But I was thinking the other ways you could do it, like ban the map and then ban the mid points.
Yeah.
But then every map would be like, I feel like you
It would come down to the same. It would come down to the same thing.
Yeah. I think of Utah, right? Like 2 ally favored midpoints and then 1 that's even, and it's like, okay, well, the allies, if you say like each side bans 1 and then you play the one that's left, well, allies are going to ban Win 7 every time, so Win 7 would never get played. Why would the allies ban Win 4 or Chapel compared to Win 7? I think, right?
Agreed. Yeah.
I feel like Utah's ally side on all sides.
Well, Win 7 is the most even, I think. So if you're allies and you're looking at, well, which one is best for Axis, it's clearly Win 7.
I don't know about that. I'd say it's probably Chapel.
I think whoever takes Win 7,
Win 4.
It's favored for whoever takes it.
Win 4 especially because it's easier to get up close than it is for Win 7.
But yeah, if you're like banning for Hurtgen allies, or getting rid of North Pass.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think that would just kind of lead to, like, you'd never see certain points. I had this situation described where it was like, okay, we got Hurtgen, now
also
what
the
do
thing
you want?
is, it would probably be you ban out. You just take all of the really unbalanced midpoints out of the game, and you just ban for balanced, which is hard to do in this game because map creators were terrible at creating balanced maps. Yeah. There's not very many balanced midpoints across all the maps. They're all favored one way or the other.
You could even pick a midpoint per map and just say, like, if you get Hurtgen, this is your midpoint for this tournament.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right?
Like, yeah.
And then obviously, like, some maps you can't really pick a balanced one. But that could be a way to kind of keep, in some way, like, a fresh meta. Where it's like, okay, this seasonal, you know, we saw a lot of wins. Win 7 was the point for Utah, but now it's going to be Chapel or something. So now you're going to see a lot of Chapel.
The one thing I like about like ECL or the ISAP a long time ago, where you play both sides. So like you ban it and you just play both sides.
That would be nice. Yeah, it'd be cool to see the specialization. Like if you're playing 1 point, all teams are playing 1 point for an entire seasonal. It would get pretty wacky, I think. In a good way, though.
Yeah, that's how the ICP did like 4 years ago, or how long ago that was. It was just like you play, everyone plays 1 point both sides, and then like the next week you play 1 point both sides.
Or even, I mean, it kind of opens up some. I don't know if they're going to add this functionality or if it's something that they're thinking about to be able to choose a point, but it creates some interesting scenarios where you could have, like, if you think about like international football, sometimes where they do like home and homes, like a series, and you go off the aggregate score.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people are kind of opposed to it as a tiebreaker, you know, number of points captured. But if you set that as like the prerequisite from the beginning, and you say like, hey, you're both gonna play both sides of Hurtgen. It's gonna be Scar, and the second points are gonna be, you're gonna play the exact same points on the exact same sides. And it kind of creates a situation where you could do, you know, a two-part game with, you know, aggregate scores. So if you win 4-1 and lose 3-2, you win on aggregate.
Here's something that would make sense for this seasonal. Each bracket, you play that point. So if you're in the middle bracket, you play the middle point. Perfect.
Adding more
It'd be
complexity
amazing.
to already a terrible system.
Everybody just spins the wheel for map, and then you spin the wheel for every point. And then you spin the wheel for your players.
Spin the wheel for the strat. We've done that before. And then you spin the wheel for your like negative that you have to do.
Oh yeah.
Good old
The
TLF
handicaps.
times. The handicaps.
We've been chatting about some random shit, so I want to check the map and just see that not much. I mean, we've kind of been in this pretty static situation here, but now we have a north. We're back in the north now. We've abandoned the whole front line.
Yeah,
they almost
it
now
looks,
it's a north push again.
It kind of looks more like they're making. They went into like, well, the game's almost over. We're not taking calls, so let's just make a straight line to stop them from coming into North Pass. You know.
Yeah. And you could see it just kind of going diagonally across all these points.
Yeah. It looks like they got some guys. RF's got some guys behind Scar. Yeah, they're getting there. I think they don't have enough time. They don't have enough time to take, unless there's some wild.
It's actually a good spot for a tiger to be. I'm wondering how he died.
Yeah, that's
there.
a.
That's kind of
They
one of
probably
the.
got behind him, satcheled somehow.
Yeah. One of the things you've been saying, like, you know, a tiger there for the last half hour could have been great.
Would have been way better than on radar.
That one didn't even last long enough for us to notice it.
He's still up there. That tank is still up there.
Yep.
Did they replace the one that was down below it to the west too?
I think they're just
I
like
think they-
rotating.
No,
Just
it's the half
rotating
track.
people. No,
Yeah,
obviously,
they
like,
had one by the half track that was
Oh,
sitting
it's-
there for like 20 minutes.
Bringing one up. They're at almost 600 fuel.
yeah,
they
that's
have
just
one
that guy.
pre-spawn there.
That guy's valeting.
It's nice when you're in Valley and be kind.
See the mid-cap sector with almost nobody in it. Definitely nobody from Refuze. Is there anybody at all?
No,
There's
nobody
nobody
soft
in
cap.
the middle sector. Or the cap sector.
They don't
for
have
that
to be.
point.
They're just holding them all back.
One person from Refuze in here could start capping. I mean, obviously.
No, but look at the radar though. They got plenty of fucking.
Yeah.
There's nothing's gonna be able to sneak through there.
Yeah. Interesting. That is that's the most you can box somebody out. You've boxed them out so much that you don't even have anybody in sector.
Yeah.
I mean, it's also they know exactly when somebody's in sector then too, because they have no one in sector.
Chevrons are 0-0.
Be right back, 1 sec.
It's kind of like idly flying around. I need to find a place where interesting fighting happened. We got a tiger up here on Radar Hill again. George Lee came right back.
Not in a great spot. I guess he's kind of deflated out of the E76 is coming up on him.
I don't know where any 76s are at the moment. There's one down there.
I'd definitely be going to the left side of this radar dish and just start shooting down top of trenches. You got to know that there's a tank right there. They got to be able to see that. Only 76 is right next to Falcon.
Yeah, I don't see anything else anywhere. I mean, does he... Pretty close to having visual. Off on the bunker, nobody was there. 76 is moving.
I think there's a...
Oh, there is a 76 right
Yeah,
now.
this is why it's not a great... I'd be going on that left side of that bunker.
Whiff.
Tracks.
Can't
You
hit
got
from
the
the side.
tracks.
Got tracks.
You got that tracks. That's going to slow down the repair.
76 is not pushing back. Tracked it again.
Keeping the tracks. Yeah. I'd be like, God damn. Nice first. I got it. They should go.
Yeah, it looks like they're not anymore. They got
if there's, oh no, it's either safe to wait.
Oh,
It's safer to wait.
yeah.
It's safer to wait.
That's what he's
Well,
going for.
If somebody said, "Hey, I hit his tracks twice," I probably would have pushed.
But you know,
If I was
Yeah.
repaired.
infantry,
If I was repaired.
infantry aren't like smart enough to say that, knowing the ramifications of it. Sorry, your experience may be different. Sometimes we can't get him to tell us when they've never killed a tank. No, 176 hit. George Lee gets out, gets machine guns. Tiger nowhere to go. Ships in or 76 or something. Or not.
We cannot hit him. Come on.
Is
Got
he
it?
gonna die?
Yeah.
That would
Oh
be
my God,
the
you
most
did not
ideal.
hit him.
If they
What
die
is going
to this
on
tiger.
here? Did he go too far deep? He went too deep back there?
Is
No,
anyone left
why can't they
alive?
see him? There's no way they can't see him right there.
76 is
One
one
of the-
hit too, so he's gonna be
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why is he
that's
going
the best
forward?
case scenarios.
Yeah, he just blocked the one that's
Yeah,
not.
what is going on here?
Get the fuck out of my way! Oh, they're both back.
Yeah, I think there's only one person, the tiger, right now, and he's swapped driver and he's going down the hill.
Safest bet is they all
Not
stop.
too
They just 5-man repair, 6-man repair, then go.
Turn cab.
Isn't that right, Gorilla?
You can always have
Yeah.
the gunner get out to try to shoot a satchel or right as the Panzer IV drives in front of them.
RF did get some pressure there. They're starting to push into the north on North
Yeah,
Pass.
look at North Pass. They're actually they got it in there.
Oh boy,
They're starting to. There's a.
I don't think
There's
anything's
one
gonna come of
guy.
it.
There's one
No,
guy.
they're coming down the hill.
Yeah, they're coming down the hill.
Oh, here. Sorry.
Now it's time for that tiger at radar to shine. That's
Yeah.
been there.
Flare
Kind of make his money. Oh yeah.
This feels like a last ditch effort. We found a hole. We gotta go.
Just gonna take a peek
Uh,
back. Tiger's still alive. That's kind of interesting. Frame. Because I'm kind of curious how that ends up. I don't know how you. I mean, I don't know how that tiger's still alive. I gotta be honest. It's kind of.
You're gonna be like, yeah, let's get the fuck out of here, or let's just stall these tanks from ever coming up. Depending on.
They're still in the trees here, and I'm just imagining that as soon as they get out of the trees, between the tank and Luke and Marsmick and
Yeah, machine gunners are just gonna hold it
yeah.
down. They had to have sneakily done it, and it's too late now. They're not getting
Yeah.
through.
Well, I mean, you can see how many great. I mean, there's no reason
respond.
to pussyfoot the response. They brought back a bunch of guys. Their recon spotters came back, shot flares. you know, they're not going to let it get away that easily. Checking on, where'd the tiger go? Oh, he's right here. He started going back for more. Still 2 men.
He's gonna get overrun by infantry. He's gotta get out of there.
What are the 76? Like, why?
Uh,
Did one of them die? One of them died?
no,
it looks like?
no, they're both ones where they're getting repaired in the back there. They're just taking their sweet time.
Oh, there he is.
They could have just rushed up there and killed them real quick.
The thing is, they're pushing into like
I
even
guess they might
worse.
have that tiger on the radar would probably be able to hit them.
Yeah, they're gonna push into something no matter what, but they have to. There's no
They
other.
gotta do something.
Yeah,
They gotta go after it, I think, at this point.
I think now's the time.
And yeah, they should probably just best bet rush through the Waybach Forest. Hope
Grab the
trees
heavy
block.
across the river.
Just hope trees up. Block it.
Throw smokes and push. That's what pub players would say to do. And then they would say ahead.
I'm gonna play medic for the smokes.
Airhead, throw smokes and push. Solves everything.
Solves it for SMDM.
Gonna be back to a double tiger situation on hill 15 or whatever the hell that hill's called.
I still
We
don't
do
think
have
they
a
have
tiger.
that.
Do have a tiger outnumbered.
I don't think we have
So
enough
they have
time.
4
Our
tigers,
doesn't have enough time to take the point anymore.
especially
With all those tigers just
4
gonna be shooting
tigers.
down on them.
Yeah.
Oh, that looked like 2-man tiger made it back. Made it back
Oh,
to
the
North
tiger
Pass.
on radar died. Who fucking killed it? Was 76
Are we sure? Was it like a rep station or something?
No, they were just people in there.
Might have been a
Huh.
satchel. Maybe somebody got behind him. Not
76
getting
up
shot
on the
from up
slope,
here. I
should've seen
don't
it.
think.
It could have been these guys. They could
Could
see
have been.
that.
They just double tap
Oh,
that,
shit, I'm
maybe.
stuck. I had to
Yeah, they could
guess.
see. Yeah, they can see right through there. Yeah, that's just. But also, like, why was it that tiger looking where the 276s were had to have been?
Yeah. So we got George Lee's crew. This
He made it. He
tanker.
made it all the way back. He drove all the way back.
Yeah, he's over there. There's one on here. And the one on radar died, so they're back down to 3 tigers.
But that guy made it all the way back down the hill without getting rocketed in the butt.
Yeah, that's kind of wild that tiger survived that. Just a little under 10 minutes left.
Big turtle.
They're
Not,
in here.
not
They're-
good. Take a look at the map real quick and see. Greyhounds, but they still got some people leaking in from the bottom. Okay, fine. They've mostly pulled out a red and just kind of everybody's fallen back to the active sector now.
I mean, it's just keeping those people in the south, just keeping them they have to stay to fight, so they can't push. Not a great place to be.
I mean, there's there's just
It's
nowhere-
not any great
there's-
places to be.
yeah,
But
there's
that's
nowhere
not
to
a
be.
good-
Yeah.
Not a good place to stop.
Yeah. Thing happened with the tanks, and gets down to the end of the game, and sometimes you gotta do shit that's dumb because the alternative is you end the game with a tank and you lose anyway. So sometimes you gotta do shit that looks kind of dumb or silly, but you might as well try. Like a WTH-3 tank push on the hospice that just stops in the middle of the road for some. They tried. They were trying to do something to something happen. Ooh, we got Belgian gates going on. That's gonna lock them out. If this gets built,
Yeah,
it's
look at-
GG.
Look at that. That's going to definitely stop any tank coming down that road.
Oh,
No way around.
I was waiting for the he's just trying to keep it alive so the tank can go by. Because the Tiger would never find a way around this Belgian gate.
Yeah,
if he built it, yeah, no,
I would just, at this point, stop my tank right on it and just stay there.
Questionable, but you know.
I would just be like, you know what? Screw you, Star Cross.
Belgian gate is up, GG. There's no way.
That's just getting the fortification points. He's a game in the system.
He's trying to keep his spot on the roster with his support score for sure. Oh god. Come on, give him a chance. Don't build the second one. Give him a fucking chance here. Just make sure you space it out so the 76 fits right between them. There you go.
Impossible to get.
Does he have the supplies? We put a mine down. Clutch mine. Anyway.
Oh, is that an airhead to the left? Is that just supplies?
It's an airhead.
Oh, it's an airhead.
Certified airhead. Why are there guys back here?
Spot
They're probably going after the airhead.
They're going after the, yeah. Okay, fair enough. Gotta pre-sight those airhead spots and drop it in the trench there, son.
Oh, for sure.
Look, if it was right there, they might have confused it with that.
That might be RF airhead. Ow.
Another airhead plane?
I thought I did.
Supplies. There's a recon. There's a precision strike or
Last
something?
5 minutes using everything
Yeah.
we can.
I don't think I've seen a single RF airhead, but at least use it to take some pressure off or do something with it.
Belgian gate still not built.
Yeah, they're not. And then there's
2 Tigers across the river, 1 on radar, 1 on lumber.
the game is over.
Yeah. Nothing you can do but lay it out. And build Belgian gates. I don't even like, for being around here, I don't even hear a lot of gunfire.
Doing it again, going through the open hole.
Medium gets shot. They can't find the thing that shot it. They die right behind medium.
Medium's gotta be just plowing the road with smokes. That's
Yeah.
just keep shooting smokes.
Man, as long as they
Seriously,
just
airhead.
keep
That's
tearing it down.
There it is.
Oh, the tank trying to go to lumber.
I'm not sure.
think
This
it's-
better be a bombing run too.
I think it's a little late to try and take lumber and not just go for the hard cap.
This Tiger's driving right into the tank column. He doesn't know.
Get him in the side, medium.
Oh, the
get him in
medium! What are you
side.
doing? Oh, you're stuck on the
Get him in the
bridge.
side.
Brother!
Why aren't you?
Oh,
Oh,
no,
my
he
God,
turned.
he turned. Well,
Now
I'm
you
gonna
run.
track him. No, shoot him in
No.
the front? Why'd you shoot him in the front?
Alright,
He
bud.
tried the turret down shot, I think. You gotta be pretty.
Work out.
You gotta be pretty straight.
No, he's giving him side?
Why?
What the hell? What is going on?
This could be the greatest comeback.
Oh, he's gonna kill it. He's gonna get it.
Why?
Okay. What did I just witness?
We got
Why did
pressure
they
on
turn?
4th. Let's go see about this. He's landing somewhere over here. I'm sure it's down.
Yeah.
Something ripped off our front. Let's turn our side to it.
How, they had to have seen that medium like propped up on the bridge.
Yeah, I'm not sure I can explain what happened there. Why it happened that way. Ooh, the airhead. Oh, spawn
Yeah,
wave!
actually, yeah, but like, they had a minute to get down the hill and into hard cap. It's not happening.
They're all dead. Yeah. They're basically dead. All the squad. Squirrel. No, all the squadrons are dead. Scar crossed.
I think they might get one more spawn, unless that was it.
I think he just killed it with a grenade. Yeah.
Okay.
That's that. 34 seconds left for them to start capping.
I think they dropped that on hard cap. They might have been in a better situation.
Or if they
Like
bombed
there's
it.
no just back. They just drop it back over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Drop a
they'll
bunch
put
of other
command or
shit at the
something.
same time, and maybe everybody's confused.
I mean, good game. It went exactly as I thought it would for North Pass. Texas always wins.
Yeah. GG.
Yep. Let's GG. Greyhounds are going to win 3-2. As you'd expect on North Pass, like I said. Look at the... Who do we got for some of the top killers? Let's give them a moment to shine.
It's looking like
Zark.
mostly 116 all the way across with Watka is the only RF guy in the top 10.
Who had the most deaths, actually? Who was trying the hardest?
Jost H1.
There you go.
RF.
72?
73,
right
I
now.
see.
73, 74. My OBS is on a vertical monitor, so it's like really small, so I can't actually read.
Oh,
The
Coin
top 10
2
was-
just actually overtopped with 74 deaths.
Oops. Took it back. It's going back and forth. So yeah, before everybody leaves, I'll just scan through in case anybody wants to see scores for posterity or so they know who to bench next week. See how many Greyhounds takes here. 700. George Lee, man, they were in the thick of it a lot. I'm surprised that they didn't have a higher seed, because they seem to be on the front lines a lot. And then this is the tank that at least I saw on
That
radar
Tiger,
the most.
that's the radar Tiger, was alive for 75 minutes.
Yeah. And just scroll real quick through Refuze.
Hour and 15 minutes. That's like he got the Tiger and just sat up there for an hour and 15 minutes.
Bruce Lee Trader I know was tanking. I'm not sure who that was. But there you go. Last bit of time counting down. Greyhounds 3-2. Winner, they're going to go on to play either whoever lost from WTHE SPT or XD next week. And Refuze is still alive, but they're going to drop into the lower bracket, which means the highest they can finish now is 5th place. And so those are going to be drawn, I think, later today. And then there you go. I'll give the command to the commander, I guess, because I don't feel like looking or thinking about who else to give it to. And there we go. Any final thoughts on the match? I kind of want to cut this short so I can start the stream. People are waiting. Everybody in Germany and France are waiting to know the outcome. Drew, why don't you go first? What are your kind of thoughts on the match?
Predictable. That's really, I mean, North Pass is so German-sided. It's hard to lose as Germans.
Yeah, it was a snooze fest. Shout out Body.
All right. Well, thank you guys for joining me. Yeah, that's all I got, man. Like, we're going to cut it short here. I'm going to start the stream. Thank you, Mr. Do and Grilla. Check out the other matches, Seasonal Discord. Have fun with the free weekend. Later, guys.
Yep. See ya. Thanks.